Good morning, everyone. Still trying to get my camera set up. I'm already live. We got, this is Jim, Home Spark Knife Sharpening. We've got a whole bunch of stuff over here to do today. A whole bunch of different things. So I just thought I'd jump on live and do some sharpening. We're going to start with the knives, get those out of the way, and then we'll move on to some of the EDCs. And we have a pair of scissors, and we have an axe. So these are not real expensive knives. And these I'm pretty sure are hollow. So I really don't want to take down that bolster. At least not very much. Okay. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Gotta remember to check the comments now and then. These are pretty inexpensive knives. I can tell these handles and the bolsters, they're all hollow. So I can't really take it down much. I can round it out a little bit. But I don't want to go too much with it. Okay. Okay. Takes care of that. That was the P120 Cubitron. Weather in Illinois. It's actually not too bad today. It's about 40 degrees out. It's supposed to get up to about 45, which is actually quite warm for us for this time of year. So we're trying to enjoy it. It makes it easy to keep the garage warm, that's for sure. These are a very inexpensive knife, so we'll have to see how these actually come out. Sometimes with these knives, I gotta mess around and do them twice. Just because they're such a soft metal. So you can hear how hollow they are. Okay, so let's check these and see. What's that, Jeff? You're talking about grinding the bolster and going through hollow bolster. I have not done that yet. I did do one that I started and then realized and stopped before I went through it, thank goodness. But yeah, I'm always kind of worried about doing that. Because once you go through that bolster and expose a hollow spot, there's not much you can do. I don't think that's something JB Weld would fix. Oh, something you purchased to do resale on? Yeah, well, at least it was yours and not a customer's, that's for sure. Okay, so we got a variety of stuff to do today. The knives are the quick and easy ones. They got some other items over here we're going to be doing. So let's see how we ended up with these. Oh yeah, liking that. If they all came out that well, we'll be in good shape. Oh yeah, perfect. Oh yeah, not gonna argue with these. Yep, these actually sharpened up really well. So very happy with that. So let's go ahead and, am I actually running out? I can't be running out of sheets yet. I might be running out of sheets. I'm gonna check that. Might have to get some new sheaths ordered. So sometimes I will cut these down a little bit so I don't use quite as many of them. Okay, so those are set. Got a pair of scissors, and with kitchen scissors, normally it's not that big a deal. I mean, you can see they're not really all that dull to begin with. We'll just out of curiosity, I had somewhere around here. Well, I don't know what I did with it. I had a pieces that I already cut off. And these are not fabric scissors. So I don't expect them to go through this very easily, and they're not. I don't know if they'll go through the regular. That's actually the hem. Yeah, see? they're actually cutting pretty well. So we'll just touch them up. And I think we'll be good with that. They're always pretty easy when it's just a touch up. Literally all we want to do is make this edge crisp again. There we go, we're shining all the way down to the end. Show you guys what I'm doing. I'm just making sure we get rid of the burr here. We'll separate these. Make sure the burr's gone. I'll wipe them up here real quick. Trying to get you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. So if they'll go through jeans like that, then we're in pretty good shape. So I'm going to call those done. Now we get to move on to some of the fun stuff. I've got some EDCs, and I really kind of like doing those on the Ken Onion. So just need to find, let's see, there's my belt and that one. So we should be good. I'm going to start with the 120, and then we'll go down to the Trizac belt. Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll start with the big one. I am going to set this up at about 24 degrees to do these knives. Okay, now when I get to this section, I already talked to the customer. I can actually catch my fingernail on this side of it. The edge is actually rolled over. So I told them I was going to come across this a little bit, so they may end up with a little bit of silver on this side. They said they were fine with that. So that's the way I'm going to go at it. Here's another little one we got. Okay. We got this one. This one is double edged, both sides. Okay. Got this little one. Okay. And you know what? Since I have the 120 on there, got this to do. So might as well go ahead and yeah. It's going to take a little bit of work. Not even there yet. Just starting to get a little bit of burr. This is very well rounded. Okay, getting a little bit. And I'm starting to see okay. Now I'm feeling a burr. I can feel the burr. Maybe a little bit right here. It might just go once or twice more. Yep. It feels pretty good. Feels good across the top. So let's go ahead, take this down to our Trizac. Run this across. Now I'll just refine these edges, polish them up a bit. We should be in pretty good shape. Yeah, I saw lights going on in my garage. Okay. So let's take a look and see how we did with these. Not happy with this one. Let me touch that one up a little more. Liking that one. Still got, I can tell that's burr. The way that's cutting. After I get into the paper. Trying to just let the weight of the knife carry this through. So it'll cut if I really go at it. So, okay. I'm happy with those. I'm not happy with this one. Feels like it still might have some burr on there. Oh, you know what? Part of that is compound that's still stuck on the blade. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's I had compound stuck on the blade on this one. Still a little bit grabby. I think we're good with that one. Okay, well, I think that's all of them, guys. Just need to clean these up and pack them up. So this actually went quite a bit faster than I thought we would. Yeah, I've got some compound stuck on every one of these blades. That's probably why it was a little bit sticky on the paper. With the compound gone, that's a little nicer. So we're in good shape. Okay, guys, I think we're all set for today. Got some knives coming in that we'll be doing tomorrow, I'm sure. So we'll get these all packed up for the customer and shoot them a text. Let them know they're all ready. And then we'll go from there. I was looking at this one when I was sharpening it. Really, it wasn't locking real well. Anyway, so that's all set. Okay, guys. Hope you all have a good day. And we'll come back on. We got the next set of knives in. Appreciate you guys all watching. Appreciate it if you like and subscribe. And we're all set for today. So we will see you guys in the next one.